Welcome back. Okay, I might have eaten 2 turtles since the show, but that's all right. Yeah. Welcome back. She is the queen of all plants, and she's taking her green thumb to the Pacific Northwest. Joining us live from Seattle, it's Shayla from the Plant Penthouse. Hi, Shayla.
Hi. How are you?
I am well. I miss you so much. I haven't seen you forever. How are you doing?
Good. I'm back to traveling. I'm on the road.
Okay, we should acknowledge who's your friend, Shayla, because he's just standing there. I want to make sure we acknowledge him.
No, we have to. This is Ryan. So he is the owner of Plant Shop Seattle, and that is actually where I got my first plant. It was a bird of paradise. So it was only fitting that we start off this plant roadshow at my favorite spot.
Well, let me start there, Shayla, because I know for me, my spark of realizing what I wanted to do happened at my grandma's house when I was watching television and I watched Johnny Carson with my grandpa. I love those spark moments. So was that really the store right there? Is that when you kind of realized that you were a plant lover?
It sure was. My friend Melissa Chan brought me here to Ryan's store, and I got myself a bird of paradise and a cute little pot to match it, and clearly the rest is history.
Boom. There, and now here we are. Okay, so Shayla has some, because Father's Day is this weekend, and these are 3 top gifts for the plant dad in your life. So take it away, Shayla. What do we have for number 1?
Yes, Ryan and I are going to tag team on this. So for the first, we have soil. As you know, right now, it is primary growth season, and that ranges from April, May to September, October. And so Plant Shop Seattle has some amazing options. They have cacti and tropicals. And so I'll let Ryan explain a little bit of what's the difference between them.
Yeah, for most of the plants that you're going to have in your home, or even if you have them outside your home too, in your garden, you're going to want to use tropical soil. It's great. It holds moisture, so you don't have to worry about, things drying up right after you water them. But if you've got a cactus or you got a succulent or something that you want to neglect and not water too much, and you don't want it to get root rot from giving it too much attention, then cactus soil is going to be what you're going to want.
Again, you know me, Shayla, that's why one of the reasons I love you, I don't do plants well. I didn't know there were different types of soil like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things where when it comes down to it, when in doubt, don't worry about it too much. It's not going to, make or break things. It's just a little bit of extra help for your plants. The cactus soil, basically, it's got stuff like you'd imagine where a cactus would grow normally. It's got some sand, it's got coconut husks, it's got things that help it drain, and so it's a little bit of a boost for it, but don't stress out it too much. The main thing is just being calm.
Next number 2, and I know this is top of mind, we all here in the audience, in Minnesota, the bugs, the pests are really, really bad. So number 2 is pest spray, right?
Yes, it is, which I'm going to be bringing some of this back home with me because I feel like pests aren't an if, but a when. So I've had anything from fungus gnats to thrips to spider mites taking over things. So I'm really glad to see that this is a great gift option and highly recommended.
Yeah, definitely. It's something you just want to have on hand, get it early, then you don't have to worry about it. And when in doubt, just no harm in applying it. It's never going to hurt the plant, and if you're not sure if you have something, just give it a whirl.
And that's the main difference, guys. Because what's it called again? What's that spray called?
This one is a neem oil spray. So it's just pretty much not going to something you can't overdo, and it's just what we use on all of our plants here in the shop.
So it's the most, probably, because the main difference is probably how natural it is compared to other kinds of spray. Am I hearing you right on that?
Yeah, this is one where, obviously you wouldn't want to go tipping this back and drinking it, but it's not something where you have to worry about it being in your environment or anything like that. It's not, harmful to spray on plants that you have in the home, which is obviously a priority if you're going to, be using it. So yeah, there are other ones out there that are significantly more aggressive, but something like this is just set and forget it. Don't worry.
And finally, we have a little show and tell, a little plant pot combo.
Yeah, this is my favorite. As you know, my house is covered in plants and pots. So we have ones ranging from smaller to larger. So this is our first, which looks like a heart.
Yeah, so these guys, I'll pull it out of the pot here. These are called heart leaf Hoya, and as you can see, they're a shape of a little heart, which is really perfect and adorable for something like Father's Day or a birthday or what have you on. You want to show some love. Also, really easy to take care of, which I think is very important for a gift. And they look really nice in these little white pots. So it's just a nice little thing you can put on your desk if you're working from home or what have you, and have something nice to look at.
Shayla, I totally thought that was fake. I was like, what is that? It looked from here, when I'm blind too, but from here it looked like a little, I thought Ryan made a construction paper little heart and put it in a pot.
It does look like that, yeah.
Right, it does. And that's what it's interesting too, that there's the natural plants and faux, so it's like you really do have to ask these days. So we have this one, and then we have one that gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah, we're gonna go up in size. You know, these guys come in at all sorts of shapes, sizes, and colors, but they're the snake plant. They got a bunch of other names too, but you know, these are something where, going back to my earlier point, if you want to get a gift, I think it's always a good idea to have something you know is going to stay alive. You don't want to give the gift and it dies the next day, and that looks real awkward. Snake plants, you know, they thrive on neglect. You can put them in any kind of light, bright, dark, what have you, and you don't have to worry about the soil, even though they do like that cactus soil. They don't really care too much. And, you know, something like this, super bright, colorful, grows great in a black pot, shows off well, but we got other ones that are green. We got ones that are, you know, this tall. It's, you know, all sorts of fun options.
Yeah, nothing like giving a gift and being like, here, I love you. Oop, it died the next day. Yeah. Shayla, look, I have a fake one of those on my set. Look at this.
I love it. See, there you go.
I know.
I'm proud of you.
Target, $14.99. That's right.
You can mix them in. Mix it in.
Yeah,
I'll get you a real one, Jason.
Oh, no, when it comes to Fox, very simple. There we go. Shayla, good to see you. Ryan, thank you so much. Shayla, can't wait to see you soon. If you want to check out Plant Shop Seattle, go to, very easy, plantshopseattle.com. And to all of our friends watching us from our Seattle station, hi, Washington. You can also find them on Instagram, and always keep an eye on Shayla's website, theplantpenthouse.com. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. We have one right here. That was funny.